How's it? So I'm talking today about the admissions application. So we just got the uh, judgment back um, yesterday, and the judge has chosen not to admit our documents. So that's negative. There's no doubt about it. But it's not a train crash. At least it's probably not a train crash. So let me explain. What does that mean? That means that the affidavits we've solicited or we've received from around the country, they're not going to form part of the court case. Also, the Zeetzman affidavit, which lays out, you can get it at drdouglasjshaw.coza slash the list slash, which is hyphenated, it's got a dash in the middle, which lays out hundreds of examples of where the banks have sold people's property for less than their worth. They're not going to form part of the court case on the 24th. However, let me tell you, just to put your mind at rest. First of all, those who filled in affidavits will still be part of any negotiations we have with the banks. So if the banks come and say, okay, we're willing to settle, then we've still got all these affidavits, right? They were with us. So we're still going to be saying, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. So don't worry about that. And if the class action is certified, you'll certainly be part of the class action. So it's not as serious as you might think to start with. Now, how does it affect us in terms of evidence in the actual hearing? So I think what the banks have tried to do all along is, amazingly, they're trying to pretend that they have never actually sold anybody's house for less than it's worth. And so they're trying to not get the evidence admitted, and they've been successful. I mean, we argued this for about 2 months. I spent 2 or 3 months on it in 2025, October, September, October, November. So I spent a lot of work on this, arguing this. I'll maybe do another talk just on what I argued at the time. But I mean, I said maybe I should explain first what the implications are. So there's other evidence. There's my own testimony where I've signed affidavits where I've said I know that properties have been sold, multiples, and also that I think the judge should take judicial notice of this, which means it's something that's known to everybody. It's like the sky being blue or the whatever. There's been newspaper articles on this for 20 years, and TV programs. I'm sure the honourable judge reads the papers and watches TV. So there's still evidence that there has been sales and execution. I know it's amazing that they should deny this. I'm thinking that there might be perjury there. That's a criminal offence, and the banks denying what they obviously know to be true. But there's enough evidence still on the papers to show that there's factual cases of this. Mostly what we're arguing, though, at the hearing is the legal argument. We're arguing that why the bank should be legally liable. Like what we thought they were going to argue to start with. We didn't think they would actually deny that they sold people's houses, because that's just so obviously wrong. Okay, so I think we can finish there for now, and then I'll do a version 2 of this.